the oath-taking ceremony of 47 medical students, the first cohort to complete their MBChB training at the University of Limpopo, pencils December 15th in the history of the province, the country, and probably the continent. In a country with a persistently low doctor-to-patient ratio, South Africa and the continent will forever remember this day.
Colleagues, welcome to the medical profession.
This is splendid, I must say. And the cherry on top was to see the young women collecting literally almost every award. That was just out of this world.
Family medicine, cardiology, stethoscope, G. Ramakgwakgwa. Once again, B. Ramakgwakgwa, G. Ramakgwakgwa. G. Ramakgwakgwa, setse re utlwaetse le wena tsa motse wa tšhao.
I was raised single-handedly by my grandmother. She was a very strong woman. I am the person that I am today because of the kind of woman she was. She always said, you know, when you grow up, I want you to become a teacher. And for the longest time, I thought that meant I had to get a BA in education. It just took me being in medical school to actually understand the kind of teaching that doctors do on a day-to-day basis.
Hey, Georgia, Tomaga 2016, Quebec, I said domestic Gauteng. So, that 2017, Gabo, I'm like a protocol, Magalo, Palagala, 2016.
We are thankful to the department because they covered our fees, they covered our meals, they covered our residents, so we didn't really have to pop out any money from our pocket in terms of financing our study. I had applied for medicine and pharmacy and I think law. And when I got accepted for medicine, I remember I told my brother, no, I don't want to study medicine at University of Limpopo because they were a new medical school, so they're probably gonna face a lot of challenges along the way. They still had a lot of things to figure out. I had already spent like over a week at the University of Limpopo and it was the best week of my life, the orientation week. I had so much fun. I just said, you know what, let me give this university a chance and see where this goes. And honestly, it's the best decision I could have made for myself. Prof. Risenga, the director, and his colleagues, they've provided us with so much support. They made sure, that they fulfilled their academic obligations. Not only, they were focusing on our, academic learning, but they also, took into account, our mental health and, providing support in other forms.
Number one, Ramakgwakgwa. Eba mbitsa ya bobedi le go kwa ibile be ke sa ekwe ka re ke be ke sa thakhaletse la mathomo ke no tsa motho ngara gape ke la go boela gape la bobedi eba re la boraro la bone la botha bona gore ke be ke sa tseba le gore ke rene ke re yo motsana wa Bethlehem o tsetse kgoshi.
My journey wasn't about achieving high marks. It was something that was just by the way. For me, it was understanding what it means to be a doctor, acquiring all this knowledge, all these skills, for the betterment of the community and my future patients. One of the Latin phrases says, repetitio est the mater studiorum, meaning repetition is the mother of learning. So I'd say, if you want to understand something, you have to do it again and again and again and again. If I had, a redo over of starting from matric, going to university and then choosing again where I wanted to study, it would still be University of Limpopo.
Finding solutions for Africa.